Hello everyone, this is Jeremy and welcome to episode 2 of Divine Journey 2. Last time we set up our smeltery. Right now it's still filled with a bunch of various things in it, but I think we can, right now it's like it's pouring out this stone, but I think we can use it as it is. We just have to be a little careful not to, too many different metals into it to make alloys we don't intend to make. So today, let's get started by making Alumite. I would like to complete effectively the getting started tab. The journey begins. We might not actually do every quest here because I still haven't found diamonds yet, but we'll at least get into Totemic. So let's start by making Alumite. So Alumite is an alloy of aluminum to iron to obsidian. So there's plenty of iron in there. All I have to do is get the aluminum to obsidian ratio right, and it is 5 aluminum to 2 obsidian. Both of these melt into 2 ingots when melted. So I don't think aluminum alloys with anything else here. And I know obsidian doesn't. So that should alloy with some of this iron that's in there when it finally melts to make us alumite. Now we do need a pickaxe head as well. So let's go get a pickaxe head mold. We'll probably have to make the entire set of commonly used molds. Of tool rod, tool binding, etc. at some point. But for now, let's just cast one of these out of gold. And then, wow, this obsidian takes forever to melt with lava. Okay, we'll get hotter fluids at some point. Go back to pouring this for now. What they actually like doing is taking a brief dip in your smeltery. Put a layer of blood in there because blood cannot be poured into casting tables. It's actually less good in this version of Minecraft because blood can be poured directly onto an empty casting table, but nonetheless that layer of blood there serves as a stopper. So like right now, if I turn this on, right, it'll pour the seared stone, but once it reaches the blood layer, it can't pour blood into a mold here, so it just stops pouring, and that's how I keep it from spilling into the next thing. Anyways, our obsidian has melted and we have 6 alumite ingots. All right, that's a starting point. Get those 6 cast, 1 into a pickaxe head, and the rest we can just turn into ingots or repair. In the meantime, let's also do the tool rod binding. I'll make ourselves a alumite pickaxe because we're gonna need that to mine our obsidian. For this pick, I'm just going to use a wooden binding because it's a very temporary thing. I was thinking about making a paper binding. However, paper apparently takes 3 sugarcane to make 1 piece of paper, and I haven't set up a sugarcane thing yet, so I don't have enough sugarcane. This will do. Gives how much? 586 durability? Sure. And it has cobalt binding level. So with this, we can now go bind obsidian. Let's go grab our water bucket. Wherever I put that. Down into our mines, and because of our caves mod, the that's not flowing. The lava lakes down here are absolutely massive, which is good news because that makes it very efficient to just go vein mine a lot of obsidian. So the quest asks for 2 stacks. I'm probably going to grab a little bit more than that. Hold your vein mine key. I mean, imagine having to mine 2 stacks of obsidian 1 piece at a time. I'd probably quit the pack then and there, but huzzah! Do that again. How much did we get? Yeah, stack and a half in one go. What a deal. This quest reward here is pretty darn good. We can choose either 8 ender pearls or 2 ender lilies. I'm tempted to take the pearls because, well, I mean, ender lilies grow into pearls, but they take, when you're not growing them on endstone, they take like a literal day each. So I think by the time we've grown 4 ender pearls out of it, we'll have like outgrown them. I don't know. I'm going to take the pearls because I imagine we'll need pearls sooner rather than later. Maybe that's a bad idea. Anyways, it looks like obsidian can also make armor. So we can get some equipment, and the goal is to make the cutting knife here, which is double compressed obsidian. Jeez. But besides that, not much. All right, let's go back, make the armor real quick so we can be protected. See, what's the last one? Boots. Imagine obsidian, it's literally glass, right? It would make for poor armor and be extremely uncomfortable. Although it is very tough, so who knows? What did that reward us? I'm noticing quest rewards in this pack tend to be pretty decent. I'm gonna take the gunpowder because there's a slime island right there, and it's actually been raining slimes on me. I know I mentioned once before I built under a slime island once, and it resulted in just me being mobbed by slimes the entire playthrough. I appear to have done the exact same thing again. Oops. All right, so this requires what exactly? 2 blocks of copper and a block of iron. Have I 2 ingots short? All right, let's go melt the rest of our copper then. There we go. 1 whittling knife coming right up. Gives us a trophy. Nice. Let's make a trophy stand somewhere. That pillar I sit on top of to kill that zombie, where our first trophy goes. We got it today, and now you know how little time there is between when I'm recording these and when they're coming out. All right, so sleep the night away, and then we can get into Totemic. Totemic is a mod where you carve wood into these cute looking totem poles and can get relatively magical type effects from it. So we used it in Sevtech, but I don't think I've seen the mod since. We can store experience now. Oh, that's nice. Let's make one of those so that whenever we die, we don't lose our experience. But anyways, let's first jump into here and see what we have to do. Part of Totemic is reading. Can't read. Illiterate. So, into our Akashic Tome. Does this come pre-populated? Oh. I like packs that just give you an Akashic Tome with every book in it. Alright, anyways, now our Akashic Tome has the Totempedia in it. So, we have to make some musical instruments. I'm not going to read all that. But I assume we're going to need all the various instruments, including cured leather. So for this, we need leather and green dye. Let's set up our 4 cactus into something vaguely resembling a cactus farm. In fact, let's set up just general farming real quick before we go get cows. So, like cactus, wheat, etc. While I was preparing the farm, it seems some guests have moved into our house, or our base. Are we chill? Alright, we chill. Enjoy your stay, I guess. So I dug out a little, I guess it's a 9x9 basic farm plot, and got some worms while we're at it. So we're gonna place these. When you do a 9x9 farm, it's always a little awkward when you place that centermost worm, because it wants to go in the exact same block as your water. But obviously you're watering. I mean, I guess you don't need water if you're using the worms. I don't know, maybe we'll make the water go away. I'm actually not sure if worms decay in this pack. I know a lot of expert modes take your worms away after a couple hours. We'll just do that, yes, so we don't have to worry about worm decay. Anyways, let's grow various things. Mostly just for food, but I mean, even stuff like for hemp here will be useful once we get into immersive engineering. I don't know. Cotton, or string, so on and so forth. Next up, we're going to need some cows to get leather from. So the drum uses 3 leather per, and unless we're gonna try to treat it somehow. Nope, let's just ooh, werewolves. Yeah, let's just go get some cows. So we're gonna do it the vanilla way. I have wheat. We're gonna lure them to our base, but we do get some help. I use journey map. There's a option here somewhere. We can set this to I like to have it show icons for mobs, and there's, how do I change the shape to make it larger? Here somewhere. Displayed, yada yada yada. Here we go. Square. Use up the space a bit more efficiently and make it a bit larger. Alright, that'll do. So now we just have to run around until we see cows on the minimap and then lure them back home. Unfortunately, we can't do stuff like the golden lasso. That's a little bit gated. No cows yet, but I found another one of these eagle crab thingies that had a few chests here. No diamonds, but there's 2 treasure maps. And they look like they point to different places. So maybe at some point we can see what's buried there. But first, cows. I think the silver leaf. Are these still, yeah, useful here? Reminds me of Celestial Journey where we had to. There's a spawner in there. No, there's a dude in there. Can we steal your hay bales? Thank you, livestock merchant. Can we turn these back into hay? Not without a crusher. Could be useful. What do you sell? Nothing I care for. Alright, see ya, dude. Thanks for your house. Hey, cows, come here. We're a meager 200 meters from home. That's not too bad. You are a Minecraft. Alright. Making sure you're not, we're not dealing with like Animalia or something here. It looks like they just, I think it's Quark that makes them look different. They just have a skin on. It's okay. Hey, cow, follow me. Hello. Excuse me, why are you not interested? There we go. I could get your attention. Over the course of the last 5 minutes, I think I made it like 50 blocks. Not only are cows slow, but they're stupid, and then they like randomly lose track of you, so you have to go get their attention again. Ugh. Halfway back. We can do it. Got them into a pen. Now we just have to breed them, and then eventually we'll have enough cows that we can slaughter a few for their hides. In the meantime, what else do I need to gather up? Maybe it's a good idea just to get like pigs and sheep as well. Let's take a look at what some of these might require. So the other totemic instruments, we're going to want a flute, rattle, jingle dress. We can probably skip the eagle flute for now. Drum, already pinned, and a couple of chimes. I think that will be our starting point. Eagle flute will be for later, and super flute will also be for later. All right, so let's see. This is an easy one. Just needs silver processed. Ooh, a block of emeralds and a buffalo tooth. All right, well, that's going to be a little more difficult. Chimes requires more of that and some iron. 2 ingots per rod. Ouch. And just iron and string. Okay, that's not too bad then. Can we make string from flax, or do I need... Yeah. 2 silky thread, or... Yeah, plenty of ways to do it, sure. Talking about string, it's awfully nice of these villagers to plant string for me, among other things. Thanks, villagers. I think I'm just gonna borrow their farms as my own for now, because we're so close that there's no point stealing their stuff and moving it to my base. I'm noticing now that these villagers don't actually have trades. They won't trade with me. I don't know if we need to unlock something to trade with them or what, but it looks like we're not getting our emerald from them at the very least. Bit of a shame. I don't know how we're going to get that block of emeralds now. Looking for sheep, I found another village, including another one of these like farming buildings. So it's inside, and I think this is a crashing house. My bad. I was going to say it's a jam guy's house, which could contain a small storage crate. Huzzah, that's a real loot. I don't care for the jam. Anyways, let me log back in. Maybe. Not only did the building crash me, it doesn't even have a crate in it. The jam guy doesn't have his jam crate. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Also found something else here. It looks like the entrance to a roguelike dungeon. Considering I don't have a weapon, I'm not going to go in there. But maybe later. Maybe we'll leave a market. Dungeon. And I'm sure there's at least potentially useful loot in there. Looks like our hunt for sheep is not going very well though, so let's just head back to the base and make the jingles. The cows have had enough time to breed. Well, wait, here we go. Here's those sheep I was looking for. They are attracted to wheat, right? Yes, come with me. How far are we? That's a dungeon. That's home. 300 meters. All right, not bad. This is probably not quite enough cows, because if I slaughter them all, I'm only going to have like 2 left, right? So let's breed them for a little while longer. The number of cows you have is modeled by the most powerful force in the universe, that being exponential growth. So, I mean, I guess actual animal reproduction is not exponential growth. It is modeled more closely into it by the logistic function. Well, that's a whole nother tangent that I'm not going to get into, otherwise we're never going to get back to play Minecraft. So I'm going to do some mining while we let our cows breed or sheep breed, and then within a couple of generations we'll go from having 10-ish cows to 20-ish cows to 80-ish cows to 1,000-ish cows. I think that's how that works. Oh, good news. Looks like emeralds just generate in any biome here, so we can get that 1 block of emeralds we need for that instrument by mining. 1 down, 8 to go. And would you look at that, shiny blue rocks. And a pickaxe that has 5 durability left for the other shiny blue rock vein. I think this should be enough to get that quest completed. 6 total. Is there more there? Nope. Alright, that'll do. So that completes this. 2 platinum ingots. Fancy. And then I assume this is standard. We go through the tiers. Yeah, we're not going to do that quite yet. But we can make backpacks. Ooh. Alright, maybe we can make a gold backpack. Yeah, once we start treating our leather. Good deal. Before I go mining some more, I'm also going to put a diamond on our pickaxe. Basically doubles its durability. A piece of emerald or lapis, because I think if I put 1 on, it'll start leveling up. And we're ready for the next generation of cows and sheep. Pretty soon we'll run into entity cramming. Almost starting to look vanilla here with all these crammed cows, but start culling the adults for leather. So how much leather do I need? Let's see. The wind chime uses 0. The dress uses 1. Rattle uses 0. Flute uses 0. Each drum uses 3. I probably want 3 drums. So we need 3, 9, 10, and a backpack uses 4. So 14 pieces of leather. Alright, well, here's hoping we don't decimate the population too bad. Actually, did you know that? Apparently it's trivia night tonight. You know, decimate comes from the Roman, I believe? Yeah, Roman, where it meant to remove 10% of. Usually, when the term decimate is used, it's used in context of removing a lot more than 10% of. It comes from the Roman legions, where a legion that underperformed in battle would have 10% of it be culled, and thus they would be decimated. But we've definitely taken more than 10% of the cow population away. Alas. Time to treat some leather. So, to do so, we have to lime dye, flint, the leather itself, and water. Oh, and not how we do it? Place. Oh, does it have to be a water bucket? We can't use the tank? Ouch. Well, that's awfully obnoxious. Hi. We're gonna need a lot of this treated leather. So I was kind of hoping we could craft it a bit more easily with less cooking. No quality of life for us. Alright. I don't actually know what we're doing to the leather. Like, why does it need lime dye? I get why you use the flint and use that to, like, well, maybe, kind of, like, squish it or whatever, get all the water out of it. I don't know how leather working works. I do computer things for a living, you know? Computers don't have leather in them. Anyways, now let's go ahead and make our instruments. So, we'll get back to the chimes. I don't know exactly how many of those we'll need. 1 dress. Can't make the rattle yet. Lots of silver. Where is my silver? 17, 18 ingots. It said 9 for a second there. I was like, huh, I'm gonna get 9 blocks out of it? Alas, no such luck. 1 flute. 2 drum. Wait, no, I was gonna do 3 drums, right? 3 drums. And I guess however many of these we can make. Let's go with 3 for now. If you don't have enough of like the drums or the chimes, it can be hard to fill up your music bar. So I don't know, you probably don't need this many if you're like a better clicker, but they're relatively cheap. All right, so what am I stuck on? What do I need? Oh no, this has to be red cedar. So it's not any wood. So we can't make this yet. Okay. Then I guess let's start with just these. Oh, and let's make the basic backpack. Cool. The quest does call for a diamond one, so let's see how far up we can take it. I want it to be the storage focus variant. So tier 1, easy upgrade. Tier 2, easy upgrade. Oh, just kidding. So easy, I ran out of gold. Alright then, no, I guess that's as far as we get. How much gold do I have? In the little bit I played Divine Journey 1 earlier, was, oh, there we go. Do I have enough gold? I was suffering very hard on gold, but I put it in the wrong chest. So hopefully gold doesn't end up being quite so difficult to come by in this pack. And now this is, like, just short of 2 blocks of time. Ooh. No, I'm like 2 short. Wait. Is that enough? 16? I think so, right? A block plus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, or a block plus 7? Yeah, perfect. Is it a good idea to use every diamond like this? No, probably not. But I mean, the quest rewards me with 40. Would I rather have nickel? Nickel's harder to get. But gold's more useful. We can defer that decision until I need one or the other, right? Alright, so back to here. This gives us, sure, give me some eggs. We can set up a chicken farm. Give me copper. I have less of that. Alright, so next is to make the flute. Wait. The flute is in my hand. Detect. Alright. No? There we go. Sure, that's some drawer related stuff. Where did I put it? We'll probably not use this. I don't frame my drawers. I just let them be ugly. Alright, let's see what the next step is then. We have to make red cedar sapling. So to do this, we can transform, I think it's any sapling, into red cedar. We need a ritual for that. That is called the Rite of Spring. So let's grab ourselves some saplings. Sure, just 1 oak will do. Plant it. And let's look up what the Rite of Spring is. So, totems and effect. Nope. Ceremonies? Here we go. The Rite of Spring is one of the ceremonies. It is done using flute drum. So what we have to do is set up our drums and take our flute, wear our jingle dress, and have a free hand. So it said flute drum. That's not how we select it. I forget how you sneak while playing to use selector mode. Sneak and hit you. Yeah, that's what I did. Flute drum. Usually when you do that, it opens up a UI. Let me do a little bit of reading to figure out how to actually do this. There are 2 main points this here. Well, not. Alright, how do I get it to start? Right shift. There's white particles when I do that, but it doesn't start. Oh, I need a Jimmy. The mod's called Totemic. You need a totem pole nearby. So let's build one of those. Totem poles can be built from any wood. Use spruce, and let's see. And with your carving knife, carve the bottom one into a totem base, and the rest is really up to you. Depending on what effects you want, you can put various ones up. Let's actually take a look at these and see which effects are useful. Totem effects. Bat negates fall damage. No thanks. Don't care. Don't care for buffalo here. Enderman gives us night vision. Sure, let's go Enderman horse. Enderman ocelot in our base. So I'll set this to the animal you want. Enderman. Oh, I should have pointed. Can I recut you to face the right way? Nope. Alright, well, pointing sideways then. And ocelot. There we go. So we get buffs as long as we're near these. And once you have that set up, you can do rituals by... There we go. See, it says there, and now we're doing the Rite of Spring. So you see there's two bars there. There's the top bar. I can't point at it, but there's a top bar and the bottom bar. The bottom bar fills up over time, and the top bar is what we have to fill up to make the ritual work. So as we play instruments, we fill up the top bar, and as we move around with our jingle dress, it fills up the top bar. Each instrument can only produce a certain amount of musical power. Oh, we did it. I actually thought that we would fail that one because I spent too long talking. But anyways, yeah, each instrument can only make a certain amount of musical power. And if you don't have enough types, they start producing black smoke, which tells you that you need more music types. But we were okay that time. So let's take this and grow our red cedar. That was an awfully short tree. You really only have to do the ritual once, because afterwards you can just, plant the saplings. Alright, so now that we have that, ooh, a storage crate, sick. Move you here. Perfect. Having your crafting station on a large linked inventory is a lifesaver. So that will then allow us to make a couple wind chimes. That's all I needed. Some iron. Where's my iron? 6. Alright, so let's start with 3. Wind chimes are kind of like, well, I guess address isn't passive. Wind chimes are completely passive in their music production. So as long as they exist, they provide music for you. And that's a excellent way to make your totemic setup or your thing produce more music when you're running short. So what is sound? I'll take that, I guess. The next ritual here is one of the tougher ones. We have to pull off a buffalo dance. So the previous ritual was a 1 music note difficulty ritual. We look here, ceremony. I guess they're called ceremonies, not rituals. But we just did the I forgot what it was called. Whatever. It was a 1 music note one. The buffalo dance, however, is 2 music notes. That means that we need to produce, I don't know if it means twice as much, but we need more music to make it work. However, we also need something else, and that is a couple of cows in nearby. So let's go and get 2 of our, actually, let's move this closer to our cows and set up a buffalo pen as well. Let's give this buffalo dance a shot. So these 2 cows, with any luck, will be turned into buffalo. All I have to do is start the thing. So that's drum, chime, and then hit those while hitting these. And with any luck, we fill up the top bar before the bottom one. I know some people have mentioned having difficulty with this. There we go. So we run out of drum power. So I can't generate any more drum music. And we did it. First try. Easy game. Oh, I turned these into buffalo. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Now I have buffaloes in my cow pen. Are you actually in the pen or are you out of it? That thing had a bit more range than I expected. Alright then, let's move it a little bit further so I can hit these 2. Because I want buffaloes in my buffalo pen, not in my cow pen. Hopefully this is far enough away. That's all the things. I think there's something where, like, if you use an instrument too soon after you previously used it, it produces less music overall. I don't know. It's a very spammy system overall, though. We got there. Well, I have, I think, 2 more buffalo in my cow pen now. No, there's still only the 2 buffalo here. Maybe that was too far away now? This game. Third time's a charm, right? You know, looking at someone doing this must be absolutely ridiculous. Just jumping around playing a flute while beating on drums. There we go. Alright, and then we need adult buffalo, so... Grow up. Oh, come on, don't have me in here. Grow up. We'll go until there are a couple minutes left. And we'll wait the last 3-4 minutes. Ooh, idea. I'll breed the buffalo that are in my buffalo pen. And then I'll kill the buffalo that are in my cow pen. They don't make them as smart as they make me. You don't fight back, dude. Alright, so that did not get a bone. I think I needed a hide, a bone, and a meat. Well, good thing there's a second one. I think there's maybe more in here still. Maybe not, I don't know. Did I get a bone? Nope. No, there. Are those baby buffalo? I can't even tell anymore. It's too crowded in here. Alright, well, we bred one, so we get to kill one. Oh, there we go. That should complete this quest for a golden egg. I don't actually know what the egg does. I know you can, like, name it Etho, and then it explodes and loots all your chests. I don't really want it exploding and looting all my chests, unfortunately. So there's a quest for a teepee, conveniently. A teepee. That gives us a slimoizer. Don't know what that does either. Lots of things I don't know about, but let's sleep through the night. At this point, the tooth can be used to make... Oh wow, it's used to make a lot of things. One for the engineer's hammer, one for the rattle. Perfect. The next step is to make the rattle. However, the rattle also needs the block of emeralds, and I don't see a clever way of making emeralds short of mining them. So, we obviously can't make the philosopher's stone. Here, you skeleton. Don't see you. But anyways, yeah, and so far I've only mined a total of 5. So at this point, why don't we wrap up today? Here, I'll go mining between episodes, hopefully find 4 more emeralds at the very least. I was hoping to get through Totemic today. There's a couple more rituals to go, but just it's probably gonna, like, I've done maybe an hour, no, maybe an hour and a half of mining so far this series, and I found 5 total emeralds. So I have another hour and a half-ish of mining ahead of me. Wish me luck. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.